Today in our 2016 Toyota RAV4, we'll be doing a test fit on the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style 2 bike rack. And that's part number MV22G. So I've already got it loaded up on the RAV4 just to give you a good idea of what it looks like and how it's going to hold our bikes. But one of its main features is it has the ability to tilt away from our RAV4 so we can gain access to our rear hatch. And that's with bikes loaded. What we want to do is we want to locate the lever right here in the center, go ahead and pull it towards us, and we're going to drop that down. And as you can see, got plenty of room to remove any cargo gear, groceries, anything we might have with us on our trip. Go ahead and close that back up. When we're ready to pick it back up and put it in a position, pretty simple. Lift it back up until it snaps into place. Now another great thing is that it holds our bike with no frame contact. We have this wheel hook right here in front, putting down pressure into the front wheel cradle. Here in the back, we've got a strap running over our wheel and keeping that in place. A few other features. This bike rack really does have a few bells and whistles. We've got some cable locks that are integrated within the platform. But let's go ahead and take our bike off. Start by undoing the rear wheel strap. Press in on the gray tab, guide that strap out. For the front, we use our thumb to press in on the button here, raise it up and out. Then we can take that bike and set it aside. Some people like to leave that strap undone, that way they could quickly and easily load up the bike and hit the road. Go ahead and replace mine. Same thing with that hook. I'm going to bring it over, push it down. And as you can see, everything folds flat, and we can open up that rear hatch without having to tilt it out to remove anything we might have with us. Let's go ahead and take a few measurements. So we've added about 31 inches to the RAV4. The space between, we're looking at about 7.5 inches. Our bike is going to be roughly about 11 inches away from our bumper. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the closest point of the rack is going to be right around 11 inches. And here at the very back, our ground clearance is about 20 inches. Another great thing about this bike rack is it has the ability to fold up against our vehicle for compact storage. Use that same lever, fold it up until it snaps in. Now this would be ideal for pulling in your garage or parallel parking, anything you might need to shave the distance off the back. So we've got about 14 inches on the back, and our closest or our space between here is going to be about 4 inches. From the center of the hitch pin hole, we're looking at about 7 inches to that wheel cradle there. For our ground clearance, we're looking at about 11 inches. Now I'd like to point out another one of those bells and whistles. We've got this crane here up on top. Nice thing about this is we can raise it up, set our bike on it, and work on it if we'd like. So that's just a nice feature to have on the back of your bike rack. When we're all done with our maintenance, rotate it back down, integrate it within the bike rack itself, and then we're all set. Now this bike rack can be used only with 2-inch by 2-inch receivers. That's what we've got here. The pin and lock is included. Once we've got that all lined up, that goes through. We make our way back here to this knob. We start tightening that up. That's going to be our anti-rattle knob. It's going to help reduce a lot of play and rattle within our receiver and our bike rack to make a nice solid ride for our 2 bikes. So we don't have a lot of noise back there after that's tightened up. But that's going to complete our test fit on the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style 2 bike rack, part number MV22G on our 2016 Toyota RAV4.
First we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at Etrailer.com.